What the heck? Let's go live for the last out. I was going to wait, but we're live, baby. Got a couple people in here hanging out. So let's spend in this, hopefully celebrate this last out. Med Rosario's up with 2 outs in the top of the 9th. Ron Marinaccio is on the hill. Ooh, he's got some nice movement on his pitches. 1-1. And what's up, Mazza? Robert's in the house. What's up, everybody? I'm sure a bunch of people hop on once the game ends. So we'll just hang in. Balling with AC's in the house. Cole looked really good. Yeah, Cole looked fantastic. He looked absolutely fantastic. And I like the Trevino battery too. Maybe they might be onto something. So we'll see. But I'll definitely get into the box score and all that stuff in a second. Once the game is officially over, Logan's in the house. Josh is in the house. Big sweep against a tough team too. Yeah. And Yankees are off tomorrow, and then they play Baltimore. Cleveland Guardians they get on a plane to go to Anaheim, play the Angels for the next 4 games. T-Bird's in the house. Yeah, I think a lot of us have been waiting for this. A lot of, Muskie, Ginian, Chicken Parm's in the house, baby. Chicken Parm. 3-1. 3-2. Chris Schmidt's in the house. Hatstros McGee, family, your opinion. I like the empathetic so-called fans yesterday cheering injuries. Yeah, I mean, they're not representative of all the Yankee fans, obviously, but those people need to be banned forever and held accountable and just, they make normal fans like us look bad. And it sucks. It's a walk. Meta Rosario just walked. There's going to be a runner on first on the top of the 9th. But that's it, Astros. And I've seen it in other places too. I had food and drinks thrown at me when the Yankees played the Phillies in the World Series. So I've seen it. I've experienced it. But there's no place for that. Even though, they were taunting the guy in left field. And I don't think that guy should have jumped up and gotten in the guy's face. But nevertheless, that's what happens, man. That's what happens. There's no. As soon as you start throwing stuff, man, those guys need to be held accountable and never allowed back into the stadium. One of them hit a umpire, some of the Yankees players. Thankfully, they were standing up for the Guardians, so I'll give them credit for that. So that's all. It's all good, Astros. I appreciate that, but it sucks. There's people who just make other people look bad, and then again, it's a small percentage of Yankee fans, but they are out there, unfortunately, like these idiots. Well, what are they doing? Acting tough. They're not going to do anything. Like. It's stupid. When is Mickey going to get called up? I don't know, Gary. It's a good question. I don't know. I mean, Gallo's starting to hit now. These guys are starting to hit, so I don't know. He is hitting pretty well at the AAA level, though. Don't hear any bashing. Yeah, I don't hear people bashing IKF anymore either. Isn't it interesting? It's Miggy, hopefully a Hall of Fame. He's a shoo-in for the Hall of Fame. A shoo-in. He is one of bloop single, runners on first and third. Bloop single, runners on first and third. Miggy is one of 7 people with 3,000 hits and 500 home runs. He's one of 3 people with 3,000 hits, 500 home runs, and a 300 batting average. He is an elite, super duper elite company. So. People would burn the streets down if he doesn't get into the Hall of Fame. I don't see a scenario where he doesn't get into the Hall of Fame. I just don't. No. Ralph Garcia's in the house. Yeah, I know. People. A lot of folks are just making way too premature judgments on players and bashing people. They're bashing Cole a couple of days ago. It's. There's a lot of fans that do that. There's a lot of unfortunately, it's a lot of people that. Do it. It's and again, it's their right to do it, but it's all right to call them. It's our right to call them fair weather fans too. So, but it's all good. It's all good either way. Our Yankees are playing well and sweeping the Guardians right now. It is a fantastic way to get momentum to go back and hopefully take the tide, turn the tide against the Baltimore Orioles. So in Yankee Stadium, which is nice too. So ball 1-0. There's runners on first and third right now, and the Yankees are up 10-0 in the top of the 9th. Udall's in the house, baby. Daily Dose is here, too. Palmeiro didn't make the half. Yeah, I know, John, but he also got busted for steroids. That's why he's not in the Hall of Fame. John Daniel. He was part of that, was it the Balco, I think it was, or the HGH? One of those big reports. He was in that report, and he got implicated. That's why he's not in there. So yeah, Rizzo's been on the money, chicken parm. That's for damn sure. IKF, he can, but he's not going to. Let's not waste our time with the catcher thing with IKF. It's pointless. Miles Straw defense for getting the fans. He was just I don't blame. Yeah, I don't blame him. Hatstros. I would defend my teammate too, but at one point he got up and got in one of the fans' face. Oh, here's a double. One scores. Let's see. 2-run score. It's 10-2 RBI double 2-run triple for Mercado. So it's 10-2 now. Still in the ninth. Marcel's in the house. What's good, baby? Billy Branch. Got to be surgical in and out of comment today. And yes, and sir. Yes, sir, Billy Branch. Good to see Cole find his stride and dominate today. What the hell, even Gallo got on a hit parade today. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Thank you for the insights, Billy Branch. Always get to have you, even if it's for 2 minutes. But you're absolutely right. Marcel's in the house. Only thing, 2 things I want to bash is Glaber playing short and Boone changing the lineup. Well, Glaber's definitely not sure. I still am with the opinion that they're trying to give him some shortstop reps late in the game to up his trade value, in my opinion, but I could be wrong there. With the idea of potentially replacing him with like an Oswaldo Cabrera or an Oswald Peraza. But we'll see. We'll see. If they somehow rally. Yeah, I doubt it. I'd be shocked. That would be the epic collapse of like the century. That would suck. But don't jinx them, Daly. Don't jinx the Yankees, all right? Got to go make some collections. Go do it, Billy. Go do what you got to do, brother. Do what you got to do. Comeback starts. Yeah, Chase. Let's not stop jinxing the Yankees, guys. All right? Glaber to Kansas City from Merrifield. Yeah, Merrifield would be nice, but I don't see why would they bring in Merrifield? I like him, but they have guys that fit his mold. I wouldn't trade an infielder for mostly an infielder. He's an infielder and an outfielder, but they have Marvin Gonzalez and these guys, and he's on a much cheaper deal. So I would have loved Merrifield a couple years ago. Him for Benintendi, different story. But even though Benintendi's going to be a free agent at the end of the season, so yeah, Mariano not looking great today. He got the first 2 outs, but then he's struggling a little bit. He's having a hard time finding a play. It's still 2. It's 2-0, 2 outs. He's not locating the ball. Booney might yank him pretty quickly. So with one out left, and that's 1 game from. Yeah, I don't think it's the right mix of players there on the Nets, Udall. I just don't think it's the right mix of guys. I just don't. Poor Marlins just lost out on Miguel Cabrera's career. Let that be a lesson to cheap small market teams. You don't want. Yeah, exactly, Ralph. They had him first. 3-1. 3-1. Come on, Ron. Let's fight back in. You lock it in here and shut this down. Easy place. It's a sweep of garbage. Let's Booney to be a right. Booney. Yeah, I would give Booney credit when it's due too. And they're really turning the tides here, and the lineup's starting to really click a little bit. So, fly ball. Game over. Yankees win 10-2. Yankees win. John Sterling style. Game over, baby. Yankees took the series. They swept the Guardians. Let's get into this. So Anthony offense first. Anthony Rizzo let him hit a 2-run shot in the bottom of the first to put him up 2-0. DJ got an RBI double to put him up 3-0 in the second. And then in the third, we got some more stuff. Hicks, RBI fielder's choice. And then Gallo with that RBI double to right field to put him up 5-0. And then kind of left with a RBI sac fly to put him up 6-0. DJ, a 2-run shot in the sixth to put him up 8-0. The ninth inning, actually, no, Tim LeCastro, a 2-run pinch hit home run to put him up 10-0. Big daddy Tim LeCastro. And then obviously Jimenez with an RBI triple in the ninth to make it 10-2. But let's get over to the stats here, too, the pitching stats. My man Garrett Cole, the guy I know and love. This is what I was waiting for. 6 2/3 or 4 hits. One walk, 9 strikeouts, 92 pitches. I'm glad Booney took him out so the fans can give him some love as he walked off the field. I like that. Wandy Peralta came in through an inning and a third of clean ball. And then Ron Marinaccio had a bit of a rough go there, gave up 2 runs in that ninth inning, but and eventually shut him down with 29 pitches, and the Yankees took the game 10-2. That's the win. Cole looked a hell of a lot better. He looked like Ace Cole. So, and I could see that happening more often. And chemistry. It's Mega and Durant has more retained from the Olympics. Yeah, I don't like the mix there, Udall. I just don't like the Durant and the Kyrie Irving. I just never thought that Kyrie Irving was the right guy for that team. So I don't know. I don't know. Unfortunately. Sweep the Indians. Yeah, now going to play the Baltimore Orioles, and then I think they get the Kansas City Royals after that. So the next game Cole pitches, I think, will be against Kansas City. So, guys, when you come in here, make sure you hit that like button if you don't mind. I want to try to get over 100 likes again on a regular basis. So we got over it yesterday, and after that walk-in win by the Yankees. So if you don't mind, just smash that button. But it was a great win by the Yankees, 10-2. They swept them. The broom. Got my broom right here. A little sweeping action going on. I love it. Yeah, Kyrie's a flat earther. I know, it's crazy. Nate Pearson, Kirk Espinal, Groshans for Salvador Perez and Whit Merrifield Ball. And that's a ballsy trade. Personally, I don't think the Royals are going to move Salvador Perez. I mean, they've got MJ Melendez, I know, but they just locked Salvador Perez up to a huge deal. That's an interesting trade proposal. Is that Blue Jays, right? Blue Jays and Royals balling. That's interesting. Can we see your perfect push-up form? I'm not on the floor here. I'm sitting up in the office, but the push-ups, hands at the armpits, elbows in. Okay, hands at the armpits. Elbows have to be in. The elbows are not out. Elbows are in. Unfortunately, I can't get to the position I am right now. My apologies, nor are the great. If you see me do push-ups before, that's how I do it. That's how I do. I do a lot of bench press too. And hands here. Elbows have to be in to keep the focus on the chest. And when you're pushing out, focus on the triceps as well. I will do a perfect push-up for you, nor the great, when I get in a position where I can actually do it. So that I promise you. LeCastro should, yeah, I mean, I would play LeCastro more, but Gallo's actually starting to turn things around. Look, but his bat's starting to heat up. So I'd be surprised. I mean, don't be surprised if the Yankees move him. If he keeps getting hot and he starts really, really heating up, don't be surprised if the Yankees move him and get something back for him. Again, that's that salary they could flip and to a team and get some payroll relief, and then use that payroll relief at the deadline for someone else that they might need. So. Guardians are the Guardians are a good hitting team. The Yankees pitching shut them down. I give the Yankees pitching a lot of credit. So Cole was absolutely terrific. He was dominant, and he was, right in there attacking the zone. And he watched a lot of videos apparently between last game and this game. So, he was attacking them, and his off-speed stuff looked really good, and he complemented it with a really good fastball. So, and that. He hasn't had that much of a pairing before the last couple games, but that you could tell today, a nasty off-speed pitch and then just laying a guy out with a splitter or a hard fastball. He was on the money today. He was absolutely money. When he was in the Navy, did diamond. Oh, I do diamonds. Yeah, beautiful. I do a series. So I'll do out, and then I come further in, and then I'll come in here, and then I'll do the diamonds. I'll do above the shoulder. This is a Bruce Lee push-up on the floor. I do a whole bunch. And then I'll do a series of like 25 push-ups and then mountain climbers and then toe touches. While in push-up position, I'll do like 5 or 6 sets of that as well. Those things complement. They've really helped my bench press over the last, I'd say 12 to 16 months. I've added quite a bit of weight to my bench press. Bad wrist injury. I hear that, Marcus. Got to definitely take care. Got to take care of that wrist, man. Lucas, move who? If they're going to move anybody, it would probably be Gallo if he starts heating up. That'd be my guess. Judge for another prospect catcher. It's got to be more than a catching prospect for Judge. Definitely got to be more than a catching prospect. So, we got some good news on Ben Rortvedt today too. He's making progress, and he hasn't started games yet, but he's clear from the oblique strain. So that's a good sign. That's a good sign. Making progress there. On paper, they're right up there with Toronto, Dan. Their pitching's better. I think Toronto's hitting is probably a little bit better on paper, but I think they're right up there with Toronto. So I would agree with you that, Dan. Texas was paying. They paid all of his salary last year and a portion of it this year. They paid all of Odor's salary, but the Yankees have moved on from Odor too. Bruce Lee did finger ups. Yeah, I do those too. Not with index finger. I could do them with my, like this. And Bruce Lee is a whole nother level. So Nor the Great. Oh yeah, always working out. Gotta stay fit. Gotta be healthy. Yeah, I heard that. I have a T-shirt. RC when Chuck Norris is doing push-ups, he's not pushing himself up. He's pushing the earth down. So I've heard that. It's a good line. Simply Fogs in the house. What is good? Everybody, Yankees 10-2 win today. That was a good butt kicking. Yankees needed to deliver. It's nice to see them on the delivering side instead of the accepting side of the butt kicking. So really, really happy, and a great game pitch by Garrett Cole. Fantastic. So very disciplined today. And some of these other guys, Tim LaCastro, Big Daddy Tim, pinch hit 2-run bomb. Like DJ's on the money. Like these guys are really, really on it. Really, really on it. Judge to Colorado for Bryant starting pitching. I don't think they would trade Bryant back here. I think they would want to add to him. If you can move Judge for, I don't know, German Marquez and another starting pitcher, then maybe. I don't think they would swap Judge for Bryant, personally. I could be wrong, RC. I could be wrong, but that's an interesting one. The Yankees traded with just some prospects. Nobody in the top 10. No, actually, nobody in the top 15, if I remember correctly, nor the Great for Gallo. They traded him for him and Gallo and got Rougned Odor as well. And so you got a pitcher, too, Joely Rodriguez. And, yep. No, was it Joely or Wandy? Might have been Wandy. Yankees take care of the teams this point. Yeah, I agree, Dan. They should be beating the lower, ranked teams, even though Cleveland's up there. But they should be beating teams like the Royals and the Orioles on a more regular basis. No doubt about it. Oh yeah, great game all around, most definitely. Welcome back, Backstage Baseball. Welcome back, dude. Hope you had a great vacation. We definitely needed a game like this. No doubt about it, man. No doubt about it. A lot of guys starting to go the other way. Yes, the opposite field hits are definitely a good thing. DJ, especially when Judge starts to go the opposite field, when Stan starts to go the opposite field, most definitely. Yankees got Wandy when they traded Mike Tauchman. That's right. That's right to the Giants. That's right. So is Joely from Texas. Okay. Good call, Daily Dose. It's great to see DJ. It's just good to see the entire offense kind of starting to come around. It's been slow, but I could see it. I could see it continually happening. Michael Fulmer went to the Blue Jays, would add a big time add to the bullpen for, let's say, Kirk. Not a big fan of the trade with Fulmer would be yeah, I would agree, balling with AC. And Fulmer looked good in the bullpen. He's throwing really hard too. He looked good against the Yankees. So I agree. Yankees aren't trading. I mean, most likely I'm of the opinion they should, but I don't disagree with you. I don't disagree with you. They probably won't. Tip of the hat to IKF. Yeah. Yep. Quietly been very consistent and just underrated, underappreciated, which is totally fine. Totally fine. Yeah. I mean, Correa's not really doing much. Simmy's not really doing much. So Story, not much. So Yankees got a good one here with Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. They did. Underrated and just a solid all-around player. Great base runner, solid defender. It's just, and again, starting to click together. Doc Donaldson starting to do his thing, and that's I'm a fan. I'm a fan. Asking price knuckleball. Judge asked for 10 years, $360 million, which was $36 million per. That leaked that night where the contract that the Yankees offered him leaked. It would leak the same day. So it was 10 years, 360, 36 per. About a 3-team trade, including the Yankees, A's, and Padres. We get Montez, Padres get Judge, and we work prospects to the A's. Interesting. Interesting, Chris. Very intriguing, actually. I'd love to expand that one just a little bit. We get Montez, and if you can get Trent Grisham from the Padres, I would definitely try to extend that trade. That's appealing. I like that. Yeah. Cole did make some adjustments, just trying to attack and be an ace instead of perfect. Yes, he did, Sean, 100%. Judge and Luis Medina for Juan Soto. It's going to cost more than that, nor the Great. It's going to cost a lot more than Judge and Luis Medina. You're going to have to add Volpe, probably Dominguez too. I mean, if you can get him for Judge and Medina, I mean, you'd be hijacking from the Nationals. That'd be a total landslide robbery. Stands a steal compared. Yes, he is. Compared to Judge, yes, he is. The machine is back. Yes, he is. Montez is 2-2. Yes, yeah. He started off slow, but he's bringing it around. Cole's 1-0. Nestor still doesn't. He's got some great pitching. He just doesn't have. He's still 0-0. Volpe coming up likely means a trade for Glaber. Probably. Yeah, Voit is hurt, unfortunately. Yeah, and John Means, the ace from the Baltimore Orioles, is having Tommy John surgery. And he'll be out this year and most of next year too. I put out a video on that. That's in the description. Yeah, and there's another big injury that it's a video I have coming out tomorrow morning about that one. That could affect a lot of teams. There's another big injury that's about to be make an impact. It's not any current Yankees players though. Brewers will make a Judge. Yeah, Brewers will make an intriguing trade partner for Judge. Yes, it would. Yes, they would. RC. Simply Fog. Jonathan Villar has been struggling defensively. Another error. He just screamed in his glove. You can take. Yeah, I'm not surprised. He's not surprised. I'm not surprised. He's a solid player, but when he's off, he's off. Smash that like button, guys, if you don't mind. We got like 120 in here. I want to try to get over 100 likes. I thank you for it. If there's anybody in here that's not subscribed, please hit the subscribe to the channel and share it with your friends. I'm going to continue to do stuff like this, lives, breaking news, all different types of stuff, Yankees and not Yankees related. So, and the people have a very loyal following. So we got a great crew going on here, but I appreciate it one way or another. A lot of Yankee fans are rooting for Cole LeBlanc. I know, Jim Duggan. I agree. I'm sure fans are rooting for him to blow up. I don't understand the logic, but unfortunately, Conforto season-ending surgery. Yep, that's the video I've got coming out tomorrow. Udall, shoulder surgery. They shut him down officially. Balling with AC. Michael Conforto, he was basically the top offensive free agent left. He's done for the year. And Eloy Jimenez got hurt today with a hamstring strain. He's out at least 6 to 8 weeks, I heard, from the White Sox. So don't be surprised if the White Sox make a trade of some sort. Hicks and Gallo back-to-back is kind of – it can be a wasted 2 spots, Uelva. So I agree with you there. Oh, 72 likes, approaching 100. I appreciate you. Did you see Cole sing God Bless Her? I know. He must have been – I did see that, Steve. He must have been singing it to try to make Judge laugh because he was singing it like purposely really loud. I saw that. Judge is cracking up right next to him. I like that. Domingo Germán's got shoulder. Yeah, he's been out. He's on a 60-day IL, Domingo Germán. Jose Trevino, I like him too. Michael Jackson, most definitely. IKF will move to outfield. I don't think he will. Jinian. I think he's going to stay in the infield. Not convinced with Cole. Let's see him do this to Boston, Toronto. Until 1 game at a time, Joseph. 1 game at a time. I think Cole will be fine, though. Today was a much-needed game for him to kind of set him back on the right track. I think he's got a boatload of talent in the farm system, John B. Yes. Ian Hawaiian. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I'm glad you're here. Curious on how you Yankee Simply Fog. I'm curious on how you Yankee feel about the letter being opened that is supposed to prove the Yankees cheating. Not trying to start anything, just curious. I personally, Simply Fog, if the Yankees cheated to the degree that these other teams cheated, then I think they need to be held accountable too. I hate saying it as a Yankee fan, but it's only fair. But that said, if they're going to somehow implicate Yankee players, then they're going to have to do it with the same. They're going to have to do it with the Boston Red Sox and the Houston Astros. You're going to have to implicate players because no player got punished for their cheating scandal with the Astros or Boston. It was only coaches and GMs or managers and GMs. So, and that's not fair. That's not fair. So that's the way I feel, Simply Fog. I mean, I don't know. How do you feel about it? Marwin should replace Gallo and left. I think a lot of people feel that way. Come on, Ethanol. I think a lot of people feel that way. I don't know now because Gallo's bat's starting to heat up. So it's the timing of it is just ridiculous, to be honest with you. I like that the team is celebrating. I like that too, Sean. then it just becomes like a more cohesive unit. They're gelling. Right now the chemistry looks pretty good. So, and they're standing up for each other too. So I like it. I like it. Yankees will get production from the farm system. Yes, they do, John. They have a better farm system than they've had in quite a while. So, quite a while. Yeah, minor league guys are just slowly working their way up. MLB should punish Cashman and Boone. Why Boone? Boone wasn't the manager during that time, Jim. Girardi was the manager during 2017. Can't punish Boone for something he wasn't here for. Cashman, I could see, depending on what they did, but Boone wasn't the manager yet. So they'll have to punish Joe Girardi. I honestly think Judge is going to get traded to the Giants or the Padres. Dan, add the Mariners and the Dodgers to that list. I mean, that's what I would do. Those 4 teams to me are the 4 best fits. Brunson's here. What's up, baby? That's right, Brunson. No doubt about it, man. Clean up the game. Beltran was punished because he had retired and no longer protected. Oh, that, yeah, too, Sean. And he wound up being one of the masterminds of that thing. So, yeah. This team can win the AL. The way that they're playing right now, I could see them being much more formidable. I wouldn't be surprised if they win the AL East. I don't think they're a 4th place team like a lot of people say. Can Gallows bat stay? I think he's going to still be streaky, just like a lot of other players. He'll be streaky. Does Gallo having? Yeah, he's got. I don't know if he's got like. I don't know if it's Tourette's. I don't know. I don't know what it is, Gallo, because he does have like these, and he just makes these crazy facial things, and I don't know. I don't know. It's entertaining though. It's entertaining. I hope it's not Tourette's, obviously, but I really don't know. Maybe it's just nerves or something. Cashman might lose his job because of this cheating scandal. I mean, I don't know. It could be hand noise. I have no idea what the extent of this cheating is. So we'll have to see and find out. It's going to come out the next couple of days. So I'll be putting out a video on it. So if anybody's not subscribed to, make sure you do it before you leave so that you don't miss the video. Because you don't like Boone. Yeah, I get it. There's a lot of people who don't like Boone. I get it. Totally get it. Yeah, Trevino is really, really good with these pitchers. I mean, Hawaiian. He's definitely good with the pitch. He's a great pitch framer. He's unbelievable. He really is. Seattle definitely looks good. They made some serious enhancements to their roster. I don't think they're done either. So, 88, almost at 100 likes. Let's get over 100. Let's get over 100, guys and gals. Thought this letter was about happenings in 2015. No rules were even broken, which is why. They were punished for something, FG, in 2015. It was some kind of improper use of a dugout phone or something like that. And this, I think, is 2017, if I'm reading it correctly. And it looks like it's 2017. So we'll see. We'll see. It's one reason why essentially innocent people don't try to hide this type of stuff. So Yankees got to bear some type of guilt or responsibility, it looks like. So so I'm really, really curious to see what's going to come of this letter. So we'll see. Great guy and great Yankee, but this ownership is not like anything like that. Dan, George Steinbrenner would have locked him up to a big extension already. I don't disagree there at all. Gallo's not going to be a third baseman, Shinyan. Not here. Not here. If Judges traded the red, oh man, what happened here? Thing just scrolls down too quickly. Judges traded the Redwood goes to California. It's either California or Washington State. Albert Wheeler, I'm with you there. Anything because the Yankees pitching, Rays pitching, Blue Jays pitching, Boston no pitching. Yeah, I could see Boston being the odd team out, like in third or fourth place. Astros look like they're struggling out of the gate this year. A little bit, Chris. Recently, they had a pretty solid opener for a little while. So, I think they'll be fine. But if they're not, for them. I wonder if Trevino will be Cole's. He might. I'm curious to see. I would definitely pair them again together. That's for sure. If something's working, let it work, and let Higashi, Higgy focus on some other pitchers. So I think the Mariners likely make the playoff run. I do. Gallo needs to be traded. He is a great defensive player. We need more offensive threats. We need more contact hitters. That's for sure, Knuckleball. No doubt about it. Yep. 2 years, $60 million for Judge. He gets his money. He won't be locked up a long time. He won't say that. He won't accept that, Joseph. This is his time to cash in. It would be highly, highly suspect or highly unlikely he would cash in on 2 years. When he's asking for 10, he'll likely get 8. So if he does the 2 years, $60 million, while it would be fantastic for the Yankees, if he gets hurt, he's screwing up his chances to cash in free agency big time. So I don't think he would do that. I think the Yankees would, yes, Joseph. The Judge's camp, I doubt it. Yeah, Lucas, the Yankees offered him 7 years, $213.5, which is $30.5 per year, not including this year, which is an arbitration year. So it's going to be at least $230 million for over 8 years at the minimum, and he turned it down. Lucas, he turned it down. So be curious. But I do think a team will probably offer him 275, 280, maybe upwards of 300, probably. If he plays well, yeah. Yeah, I would agree with you, Simplify. The coaches and the only people that are union protected are the players, so they're going to wind up getting off scot-free again. And that's to me, it's a shame. So, and but yeah, there's a stark difference right now, right? Before, like between Trevino and Sanchez, like it's a huge difference in terms of quality of game calling and better defense behind the plate. It's a drastic difference. It really, really is. And they have plenty of offense. They don't need a Hulk behind the plate hitting home runs and stuff. So I'm okay with Judge leaving too, Brunson. Jason Lung's in the house. Now it's a party, baby. The playoffs, I got Rays, White Sox, Mariners, Blue Jays, Yankees, and Astros in the AL. This is Michael Mazza. And Braves, Cardinals, Dodgers, Giants, Brewers, and the Mets in the NL. I'm pretty much right on that train too, Mazza. That's a pretty good. Did the Yankees sign somebody today? Not that I know of, Chris. Not that I know of. I'll double check right now, but not that I know of. Let's see. Yankees. Did they sign somebody? I don't see anything in terms of Yankees signing somebody today. Nothing. Last night, Jason, I did the live stream. I went live after the game yesterday, if you didn't see it. And I wanted to go live after because there's a walk-off, so I wanted to capitalize on the momentum of the walk-off. That's why I went live yesterday. I went live at like 5 o'clock or something like that. So my apologies. So it was because it was a dramatic walk-off. That's why I did it. So Lori 16, I say don't sell the farm for Judge. I don't think a team. That's the thing. I don't think a team's going to have to sell the farm. A couple of good prospects, yeah, but not sell the farm. He's got 3 years of Judge. Yeah, it'll cost the farm 1 year. Would not. So, Dan, I wouldn't be surprised either. Mike, thanks for Maz always coming by, man. I always appreciate you. Have a great night at work too, man. Derek Dietrich, yeah, they signed Derek Dietrich quite a few days ago for some infield depth at AAA. I would play LeCastro more too. He can actually hit, but he's got some good base running stuff. I'm not sure, Udall. I'm not sure. Dietrich was quite a few days ago. I put out a video on that one too. If that's the one he's referring to, then yeah, they did sign Derek Dietrich. No, you aren't going nuts, Jason. No. No. LeCastro with a web gem, yeah. Yeah, LeCastro's he's underrated, but he's a solid player. Ooh, we got 2 likes from 100. Let's get over 100, gang. Dietrich can play infield and outfield's got speed too. Yeah, Not a great batting average, but he tends to come through in big spots too. So I think that's probably one reason why the Yankees got him. Plus, they need some more depth. So, and if the Yankees win the World Series, are you going to buying us Big Macs and apple pies? I would be happy to do that, Muskie Hunter. Big Macs and apple pies for us? Yeah, I would do that. Have a damn Big Mac and apple pie party. Hate to beat a dead horse, but Judge is definitely gone. I think Judge is gone too, Dan. I'm of the same opinion. So at this point, I would trade Judge and get something back for him rather than letting him walk and getting absolutely nothing. That's what I would do. So, minor league guy, clear. Yeah, I'm not sure who's the guy, Udall. Who's the guy that they signed to a minor league? Because I don't see anything on the Yankees website right now, at least from today. Derek Dietrich, I think, was the last guy that I saw them signing. And I'm working on that, E. Brunson. I'm working on a distributor or manufacturer to get the gear, set it up in such a way so that it's basically print on demand. So if you want something, rather than having to hold a bunch of inventory, trying to partner with somebody who does that stuff and the shipping all together. So when you want a gear, you can go right to the website, order the merch or whatever you want, and it'll be sent immediately to you and stuff like that. So I'm putting those pieces together, E. Brunson. So hang tight, buddy. I am working on it. Trying to get it to the point where it's, I want to make sure everything's affordable and of good quality for everybody. So it's coming, E. Brunson. It's coming. A Big Mac and apple pie. Steven, somebody told me that, man. That's a good idea, man. That's a good idea. I might have to, like the Big Mac and then like the apple pie just kind of sticking out of it. Like, that's a really good idea. I might have to do that. And it's the mafia. You folks know about it, and those that participate in it can say, yo, I did this. I did the Big Mac apple pie challenge, man. It's legit. Baseball is life. I wouldn't generalize Yankee fans. There's certain degenerates, yes. It's happened to me in Philly. They're just as bad. Chicago, I've seen it happen just as bad. Boston, just as bad. So I wouldn't classify all Yankee fans that way. Don't let a small percentage ruin it for everybody else who is, I just wouldn't generalize them. That's all. Beer throwing has removed you from the fam. Baseball. I caught that at the end. That's a good one. That is a good one. Name was very close class. Daily Plus. Yeah, I can't find it, Udall. I'll have to watch this video. Lucastro's got a good arm. Yeah, he's good. He's solid. He's the fastest kid in baseball too, so he's got it. Marinaccio got a rough inning, but he closed it out. Yuan Lin. Yeah. Yeah, but he's a young pitcher, so he'll get it together too. Yankees have a crazy deep bullpen, so because they're trying to win a championship. They're buyers, not sellers. I think they're going to do both, Quillen Athanar. I think they're going to do buy and sell. I think moving Judge puts them in a better position to buy as well, because they can use some of the prospects they get back for them for a bigger piece if they want. Or it really depends on what they can get for Judge. Volpe, I don't think is coming up this year, Joseph. If he does, it'll be like the roster 40-man roster call up in September to get him some reps. Otherwise, I think he'll probably make the team in 2023 next year. That's my guess, Joseph. I could be wrong though. If he progresses and forces his way on the roster, like Vlad did, and Soto and these guys, then you gotta do it. Judge may find being blindsided by a trade. Yeah, he might that. Exactly, Iron Hawaiian. He might be blindsided by a trade. Yes. And Cashman has a tendency to do these things. Get a shirt with Judge, Stanton, Gallo, and Brazil and the Savage Mafia. I like that too, Sean. I like that too. Salvador Perez never seems to get old, and he wants to catch and play every day. Oh, no doubt about it, Stephen Lunton. Gotta love him. He's on a big extension for the Royals. He's the face of that team right now. Him and Witt. It's a great player. Dan, yeah, $360 million for 10 years, 36 per. That was the ask from the Judge camp. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, that's why I trade him instead of letting him walk down to get something back for him. So sell the idea to McDonald's, get a copyrighted voice. I'll definitely do that. Just like I'm going to trademark the name, the phrase of some of the things on the logo and the merch. I'm trademarking that too. So that's gonna be hours. Get a copyright to avoid. That's a good idea, Udall. That's a really good idea. I would try the apple pie Big Mac challenge, but I've already got a very bad stomach, Jason. I believe me, I only do it's like a once a year cheat meal for me. It's not something I do on the regular. So, but for certain occasions to celebrate Yankee wise stuff, yeah, I'll make an exception. But it's definitely I eat pretty clean. I work out ferociously, so that's not something part of my regular diet. And it beats up my stomach for at least a day too. But it's worth it, baby. It's worth it. Yeah, time to beat up on Baltimore, no doubt about it, man. No doubt about it, man. Volpe should be up and saying, we'll see if he keeps progressing. Yeah. Torres turning it around. Yeah, look, I mean, it looks like him and even Gallo. I mean, starting to, turn a leaf a little bit. So I hope they continue to do it. Left field position feeling in Dodger Stadium is no joke. Oh, yeah, no doubt, E. Brunson. No doubt about it. Seen it. Yep, I know what you're talking about. Top two players booed today. First was Straw, second was Gallo. Yep. And then Gallo got some love after he hit that RBI double. Got some love. Volpe. Yeah, I'm not sure. Sell Big Mac apple pie to McDonald's. Make it I think I might have to. I like it. I like that idea. If we do trade Judge, it has to be a National League team. What do you think? Yes, Joseph. The only American League team I would move him to would be the Seattle Mariners because I think they've got the farm and the money to not only give up in a trade or to extend him. So any team that acquires him is going to have the funds to give him the extension he wants to. So, in my opinion, he can't veto anything because he's an arbitration player. So, but I don't see a team that's going to give up a lot and then not resign him. Just doesn't make any sense. Heart attack, Marcus. Yeah, I mean, believe me, that's one reason I only do it like once a year, maybe twice a year. That's why. But it's so freaking good. Yankees used to have lots of switch hitting. Raines, Posada, Williams. Yes, they had a bunch, Union. Yes. Ooh, simply. Big Mac, apple pie, the big pie, big apple, apple mac. Dude. I like it. The texture monster. Because it's different textures and flavors. It's... the Machinator. Ooh, the Machinator. Oh, baby. Simply Fog, you're inspiring me, dude. You need the 161 brain trust. That's where you're thinking of trades for Judge. Yeah, I blame you. I put out some videos too on Judge trades ideas. So the brain trust has put out some proposals on their own. Please put out some more proposals. You guys and gals, you let me know what you think. If you were to trade Judge, who would it be to and who would it be for? Allegedly signed Caleb Calhoun. Third base for minor league deal. Caleb Calhoun. We're not talking Cole Calhoun, right? Let's see here. Caleb Calhoun. Let's see. Yankees. Let's see. Calhoun. Yankees. Minor league. Have a look and see here. I don't see anything right now. It's not Cole Calhoun, is it? Cole Calhoun? No, he's a right fielder for the Texas Rangers. I don't know. I can't find anything on it right now. But I'm guessing he, I don't think he's going to put out something that's not accurate. So, but good, more depth, the better. If he gets traded to Washington, some prospects. Yeah, that's what I think you'd have to do, Jason. You'd have to boost any package to Washington for Soto. No doubt about it. Caricature cartoon picking of you eating Big Mac apple with 161 on the bottom. Steven, I like that too, man. I like it. Dude, I like your ideas today. Gardner is still a free agent. Nobody's picked him up, Joseph. And, my guess is he's either going to get picked up by before the deadline or he's just going to retire and hang him up. IKF's been solid, yep. Yeah, I can't find him, E. Brunson. I'll do a little bit more researching, but we'll see. Well, I'm definitely going to get a copyright for that one, Udall. There's no doubt about it. Let's see. Let's go to MLB Rumors here. I don't see anything for the Yankees now. Mike Yastrzemski from the Giants tested positive for COVID today. Eloy Jimenez out 6 to 8 weeks with hamstring strain. Those are the most recent things. So, IKF has been hot, and his defensive choice becoming solid, Robert. Yes, it has, and yes, it has. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Joseph, Talmadge, I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm going to wrap this up, too. I'll let you go enjoy the rest of your weekend. I got to get some grilling ready because my in-laws coming over, I think. So, I'm going to start setting up the grill and getting the food ready. And but enjoy. Thank you so much. And keep an eye out for the videos. Again, make sure you subscribe. And if you do subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss the regular videos that I put out. But I appreciate all of you. 161 Mafia. I'll keep you updated on everything. Rafael Devers to the Yankees for Judge. Ooh. Dan. Don't play with my feelings like that. I'd probably do that. Judge Cabrera, Andujar, Medina, and Dominguez, and Chad Green for Soto. Chris, I would do that. Yeah, I got some barbecue coming up, Sean. Simplify, you're the best. Appreciate you. I'd say about 250 for Gallo to stay on the team secondhand noise. No doubt about it. Peace and love, everybody. I'll talk to you next time.